the story here in Auckland after that game between the Bulldogs and Manly. Bulldogs winning 14-8. The equation is win by any margin for the Broncos. It will knock the Warriors out. It will seal a spot for the Bulldogs, and it will mean Manly top of the pool. But the Broncos, no matter what happens here, they can't make the quarterfinals now. So there's not even a mathematical equation that I can come up with, unless there's some sort of salary cap drama and a team gets disqualified or something. But no, Brisbane are out. They may even have a flight booked for the afternoon. So this their third and final game at the Nines this year. The team that were runners-up in 2014, but failed to reach the quarterfinals last year.
And again, a really healthy crowd here, and you hear the roar as their favourites come out here, the Warriors. Have a look at Henare Wells in his first hit out for the Warriors as well. Sean Johnson, the king of the weekend for sure, followed by Ben Matalino.
Well, I reckon this crowd, they don't just want to win, they want them to put Brisbane to the sword. Mind you, a win by any margin will see the Warriors finish top of the pool, the Hanua pool. So that's the story. Hope you're clear on it at home. It is a test of your mathematical abilities on Nines weekend. I can tell you too, going into this match, Solomon Qatar, it's quite a battle between Semi Radradra and Qatar for leading try scorer in Nines history. Semi's gone back in front. He's now got 10 tries. Qatar going into this game has 9 tries. So let's see what Solomona can do here. Brisbane get it underway with Jermaine Osako, one of the young Kiwis in the Broncos ranks, and Hoffman up with the ball. And tackle number 1 is just outside the 20. A crowd fine voice, and they want a Warriors show put on. Some of the drama of day 1 too. Conrad Hurrell is on the bench for this one, cleared by the match review committee after that run into Jake Trebojevic yesterday.
They're getting nervous in the crowd here, Vossi. She started to amp up.
Yeah, beaten in the quarterfinals last year, the Warriors by Cronulla. And beaten in the semis back in 2014 by the Cowboys. Johnson on the switch. Across for Robson. Run around with Johnson. Now it's 3-on-2. Hoffman's got it. Floats it out to Ashford. May have been a question mark on the pass on the outside, but still it goes. And Henare Wells is tackled just 5 metres away from the line. Last in the set of 5. Robson, Johnson, no kick, run. Now show the ball there by Lasone. Across for Tuivasa Sheck. Let's see some stepping. Across field he goes. Still no step. Then a hop. Doesn't launch it. Finds Hoffman. Hoffman shows us a kick. It's pretty good. Oh, Wells has flown over the top. Superman without a cape.
So Tuivasa Sheck is pretty much parked on the right. And then he works his way right across to the left. And you wouldn't believe Hoffman had a kick in him, but he did. He puts it to foot. And Wells just dives a little early. And saying that, the line was coming pretty quickly, the dead ball line.
Well, Hoffman put in 1 kick yesterday from about the same point to hit the back fence. So that was a big improvement. That was on a free play yesterday where he put it into the fence. But there you have it. Broncos survive there. Bit of an early onslaught. And Brisbane in possession. And Blair switching play for McCulloch and Glenn. So there's 3 of their big names. It's been touched. Tuivasa Sheck has got it. Change over though, it'll go back to Brisbane.
So again, Brisbane happy to play in and around the middle of the field where Adam Blair and Thaiday and the likes get a lot of football, and they just back themselves to suck the opposition forward before making a bit of a dent.
Again, right there in a 13-a-side game, that is where you would see a scrum. 5 seconds later, in Nines format, we're back playing. And off we go.
Jeff, now!
30 metres away from the line. Brisbane in possession. And Blair takes them to the left. Boyd, nice ball for Glenn. They're going to have a bit of fun here. The Broncos. Osako! Awkward looking put down. Rex Moss appeared to be flabbergasted. But Osako has scored for Brisbane.
Great put down by Osako. Good speed as well. Just letting the ball do the work. Blair on the shift. Darius Boyd finds Glenn. The lovely one-arm right-hand loop pass, if you call it. While you're falling to the ground in the tackle. And yes, pretty flexible too. Osako.
Although, mind you, Rex would have said, well, at least he changed hands and he had the right hand ready to fend. But the way he went down on his knees to score it. 4-0 scoreline. Christchurch product is Jermaine Osako, signed from the Sharks from this year and a junior Kiwi representative. So again, the Warriors concede the first try. And Hoffman comes back for the Warriors at 4-0 down. With 5.5 minutes still remaining and a quick tap.
Tui's off.
Yeah, Tui Lola here. Tui Lola here. Ball comes across. Lola here. Tacks again. Passes. This time, Wells gets his try. No, rule forward. Oh, what about that forward pass last ball?
Found a way to blow it. Oh.
Ooh, the crowd's not happy.
No. Great work from Lola here. The skip and then he was away. Look at Wells on the outside, just check himself, and Tui comes infield, steps to the right, then heads back off that way, and that ball there, well, I've seen worse let go today, but I have to agree.
And Friday, now a loose ball, free play, Warriors. Johnson, there's the free play, so no, they've said it's back anyway, so keep it going. Qatar with the ball. If you don't understand the rule there, if the Warriors knocked on, they would go back to the original knock-on by Brisbane and go with zero tackle there. So the error on the free play could go 40, 50 metres upfield. And if then right at the end you make a mess of it, you come back to the original error. One of the rules that they've introduced this year for the Nines. In fact, the only rule change we've had for the Nines this year.
Takes 3 to get Matalino down. Nathaniel Roach at dummy half, and now the penalty.
And the quick tap taken by Martellino. So in all 3 games, the Warriors have conceded the first try. And now still scoreless through over 5 minutes of this one. Johnson, the right foot step. Pulled the trigger on that one. 9 from the line. Hasn't held back Sean Johnson into stepping. Roach goes over. Well, he's got another try. He's having a good tournament, having been a late call-up. But David Fusatua is making the most of his chance. He
is making every poster winner. Look at this. Ducks out of dummy half, holds the ball in 2 hands. Got Tuivasa Sheck outside him. So there's plenty of attention for Roger. Sneaks a little hole and just gets there.
Scored 2 tries against the Bulldogs. Nathaniel Roach in the first game. Now Johnson with a kick, extends, but he sprayed it off to the right. And he'll be disappointed with that. So 4-all scoreline with just under 3 minutes remaining in the first half of this one.
Match changes here for the Warriors. Conrad Hurrell, Robson onto the field.
And they go mid-range, although there's enough hang time there. They can make a challenge. Maybe knocked forward by Brisbane. It was. So the Warriors will come up with the ball 30 metres away from the line.
Yeah, Big Joe Offengawe couldn't get his hands out of that.
Turns the Warriors' way. In fact, the Broncos haven't had a great deal of ball in this contest. Certainly not quality position with the ball.
Lasoni looks like he's got plenty of energy.
20 from the line, coming off to the right-hand side. And heavy stuff over the top from Blair. Boyd was down low, the tackle on Lawler, who looked bigger and stronger this year too. He obviously had a good off-season. Warriors with Roach coming back towards that bonus zone. It was lost. It was only a little one. Lasone into the Broncos. He regathered. Brisbane ball.
The opportunity was left. There was 3-on-2 on the left side. The Broncos right. They chose to come back to the middle.
The Warriors were great in that first win against the Bulldogs, but I think when you line them up against what we've seen from the Cowboys, and these were the pre-tournament favourites, the Cowboys are, well, I'm prepared to say, well ahead of the Warriors, as now the Warriors concede a penalty.
Yep. Players just trying to hold players down in the wrestle a lot longer today than what they did yesterday. Thinking they can get away with it.
On your line.
4-all the score. First half of this one. Dragons and Titans next up. Raiders versus the Sharks after that. That will complete the pool games. And the Broncos looking to go out with a bang. They can't make the quarters. Nice run there by Murphy. He's offloaded. Took a great tackle by Ashford to stop Nichols. 5 from the line, big chance left, no pass required. A crawling try to Todd Murphy.
Good work from Murphy. They busted them right up through the middle here. Tuala Molo here just gets an arm out to Tui, but he decides to go himself, made a play at the ball instead of having a crack at the player. Nice handy position as well.
And the conversion attempt is well wide. Disappointingly so for Osako. But Brisbane lead by 4. And they are not going to hurry on the restart. And we've seen even if you call time off, the siren goes, there's no play. Here's Boyd. He does get the kick in. So 1 play for the Warriors. Maybe not at all. Hotman loses it. There's the siren. There's the first half. And the crowd favourites have got some work to do. They are no certainty for the quarterfinals. Brisbane lead the Warriors by 8 points to 4. The Downer NRL Auckland Nines, day 2. Sunny today in Auckland. There are thousands and thousands of nervous supporters around this stadium right now. In previous years, it's happened in the semis where they've been let down, or the quarterfinals, but the pool stage, surely not the Warriors getting knocked out, but it could happen.
So there you see Shaun Johnson holding court, but really is Stephen Kearney on the opposite side of things, delivering a message to his Broncos and feeding them with belief. What the Warriors need is for possession to be in their favour, and the likes of Solomone Carter, Conrad Hurrell, and even Ken Mamalo to start running the football, Vossi.
Yeah. Just an aside, what is your view out of the Stormtrooper helmet, Daryl? Have you ever tried one on? Sitting there all day. I know you won't get sunburn. I suppose it's sun smart, but what's your view like? Do you have much peripheral vision out of the Stormtrooper mask?
The last time I tried one, it actually didn't fit properly, and I had to adjust the eyesight, so it was a bit off-putting. Anyway.
Live ladder, Manly, top of the pool, ahead of the Bulldogs. But it's as simple as that for the Warriors. Win, go through, lose, Gonski. Have a Sunday afternoon, 9 holes of golf if you like. So Brisbane with the ball in possession, and Brisbane, even if they win, their check will be the same, and they can fly home this afternoon. They're not going to be part of the quarters, so they can throw it around as much as they like. Jairo, good first rush of the half, back to the 40 for the Broncos. And there's enough experience out there. I thought they'd give all the young blokes a go, but plenty of game time for Boyd and Glenn and Blair and Thaiday, McCulloch.
Enjoying themselves too.
Marcus, don't hold him. Go to.
Inside their own half. And it's Glenn taking them right side. Blair passing off to Thaiday. Marcelino over the top there with Robson.
Oh, go.
Another score for Brisbane here would certainly make it interesting, and those nerves would go up tenfold, I reckon. Look at Blair. Like he's back playing for Wavell High. And ended up loose, so change over there, Warriors' way.
Had a good tournament, Adam Blair. Fights his way through the tackle. Tuivasa-Sheck over the top, just pinning the arm, so he hasn't got control of his hands and his fingers as well as what he had. Lillyman straight down Main Street. Queen Street, that would be here.
Well, I think what we're seeing from Blair right from game 1, he was given the brief. You can touch the ball as much as you like and play whatever you like. As now Qatar with it. No tries so far. You've got to think there's a try in there for Solomona somewhere. Right back now. 41 metres away from the Brisbane line. Lillyman, we saw a shot of him. Is he the game breaker? He did set up one try earlier in the tournament. Across with Marcelino. He has got an offload. Nice bump. Got away from Blair and McCulloch. That's not easily done. The Warriors have got themselves in the zone. Couple of tackles left in this set of 5. Left side with their man, Shaun Johnson. Rifle pass out to Hanare Wells. He must have to pinch himself on taking passes of Shaun Johnson to score.
I'll tell you what, he's on a brief as well, I reckon, from the coaching staff, and it is stay on the sideline. Let the others on the inside do the work for you. And it's exactly what he does. He hugs the chalk, and that's his best friend. Shaun Johnson does the work, can suck in the numbers, and then deliver the pass.
So at third attempt, Hanare Wells finally gets a try as Johnson, every kick so important now, 8-all scoreline. A bonus zone try would really throw it open. But Inari Wells, he bombed one in the first half. Then he had one disallowed for a forward pass at second attempt. And there he scores a try, one of the off-season acquisitions.
Come on, Vossi, you know the cue. The Warriors do this to you all the time. You've been calling Warriors games for 6 or 7 years now.
Well, we used to say the game doesn't start until the final 10. What's the equivalent in nines? It doesn't start until the final 3. The final 3 minutes is when the game starts. And we've got 6 minutes to go here now. And Brisbane have the ball. 19 metres inside their own half. And we can confirm so far. We do know the first couple of quarterfinals are going to come your way. Parramatta versus Newcastle and Storm versus Cowboys. Manly is also through.
That's right. Here it is.
But it'll either be the Bulldogs or the Warriors joining them as teams 5 and 6. Boyd has it. Boyd pushing away from Lillyman. Boyd is through. Now there's only 2 in front of him. Now there's only 1 in front of him. He fell into him. With 2 on his outside unmarked. Todd Murphy, bonus zone in front of him. It's not far away. Murphy, the big long pass. Nice stepping. Stepping again. Cover defence. Johnson scrambled. Intercept.
Ashford, I think.
Warriors ball.
It was Wells on the other side of the field here. He got himself in the road. There was 4 Broncos there. Solomon Carter.
Whoa, fearsome charge. It was Hoffman who got the intercept too. So he's kicking, he's taking intercepts, Ryan. One of the veterans. A big play by him. 21 metres out from their own line. We've had one famous field goal kick so far in the Auckland Nines.
Over the top as well.
And it counted for nothing. So Warriors, their end of the field, maybe not for long. Wells has got it, and here's Conrad Howell. Conrad stretches out. Oh, no sidestep at all.
Pass on the inside.
Tackle, front on. Conrad, where's the step, mate?
You could tell there was never a pass in it. Connie was going to run straight over top of him, but Wells has loomed up on the inside. Here it comes, look at this, only eyes for the defender. Wells says, what am I?
Jonas Pearson, 20 years of age from Rockhampton. His first big play at this level is Conrad Hurrell running at him at full speed, and mission accomplished. Well done, Jonas Pearson. All of Rockhampton have stood up and applauded. They'll build a statue. Doesn't have to look like you, but they'll build one. As the ball goes for Thaiday, look at that pass. Wally Lewis-like, and it comes for Osako. Now stretching out. Desperate times for the Warriors with 3.5 to go at 8 all, and Brisbane closing in on a try perhaps. Some loose passing.
Went backwards.
Still play on for Brisbane. Crowd weren't all that happy with the decision, and that is the final play, and the Warriors have hung on.
Oh, fantastic. She's gone up a right intensity here. Changes for the Warriors. Ken Mamalo, no, Connie Hurrell, look at that, the lead again with the shoulder.
Up now! Here it is.
They're given as good as they get, aren't they, these young Broncos?
Sure are. And here is the Warriors outside the 30 now. Crowd right into the game on the edge of their seat. They're not eating any Fritz's wieners at the moment. They're just watching the football. And the Warriors,
Keep coming.
well, they're not on the top of their game, that's for sure.
Here comes the shift.
40 metres away from their own line. But only one tackle now left in the set. Maybe it's time for a kick from Johnson and send Big Connie on a chase. He goes the short kind. The chip over the top. Lots of traffic. Boyd ends up with it. Now there's an opportunity. Boyd's lost it. But they rule against all. They rule against the Warriors. It'll be a Broncos ball.
Interesting call, this. Really the chip and the chase. I know when Sean's in full flight.
Adam, when you're ready, let's go.
Here, well, got a good call too. Robson it was, who comes up, hits the right forearm of Robson. What have the Broncos got in attack? The excitement and anticipation's gone right up.
Off of Hengawi, almost to halfway. This is tense. Here is Blair. He's offloaded straight down the hey-diddle-diddle. With Timu, he's 30 away from the line. Now Blair, line ball pass, intercept by Hoffman. Hoffman's got it for the Warriors. And there is inside 2 minutes to go. Do you kick a field goal? Do you go the try?
Tell you,
or do you
I reckon
go extra time?
I think Ashford's a game breaker here for the Warriors.
Well, there's a call.
He's got better speed than most of them that are out there on the field now. They need a go-to.
That's three straight.
1:20 to go.
Well, I think, where's Tuivasa-Sheck? Where is the big off-season recruit, Martellino? 35 from the line, last in the set. Awful play the ball, even worse pass. Now on the outside, can they get it to Darryl's man? Here he is, Ashford. Darryl called for him, he got it. Warriors still the last play. Back to Johnson. Did he even have... Oh, there it is! The old Sean Johnson! The old Sean Johnson! The brilliant Sean Johnson! Bonus zone! He's got 7 of them at Nines football. That is... Well, what's that incredible meter? Let me check the reading. That's 7 or 8 out of 10.
So what they needed was Ashford to do the damage down the right, Vossi, and open up some space in the middle here for the Magic.
Shot clock, Sean.
Sean Magic Johnson. Wow.
You're kidding me. I mean, I say it again. He has scored every one of his tries in the bonus zone in 3 years of Nines football. The in goal only needs to be about 8 metres wide and 8 metres long for him.
Just breathtaking.
How does he do it, Darryl?
Just watch it. It's gold.
Let's go, Sean.
It doesn't really need words.
But that's with a plate in his ankle, Sean. Sean Johnson has this plate still in his ankle. They've taken the screws out. The full-time siren sounds. Brisbane can go home. The Bulldogs are on their way out as well. The Broncos will have one last play, and it's over the sideline. And the crowd rise because the Warriors, not only do they scrape through thanks to that man, they also finish top of their pool, and they're off to the quarterfinals.
Just, I ask you, who is writing this script? They leave it to the deaf again.
Sean Johnson, you are an absolute godsend. Monty Beetham's sideline with a man of the moment.
Sean Johnson, man of the moment, all right. What was going through your mind under extreme fatigue with 2 minutes to go?
I wasn't really thinking, bro. I just saw an opportunity to run, and I did. I credit to the boys, we just stuck to it. Kept running hard, kept playing the ball fast.
Well, Vossi's voice come loud and clear through the commentary. Johnson, Johnson, Johnson of old. Do you feel like Johnson of old?
Not quite, but I'm on the way, yeah.
Last sort of feeling, the body's going to be right for the quarterfinals now?
Yeah, bro, can't wait, obviously. This crowd can keep getting behind us the way they are. Yeah, we can't wait to get there.
Thank you, Sean. All the best for the quarterfinal. Coming up after the break, it's the Dragons and the Titans.